Hello and thank you for tuning in to Far Above Rubies today. I'm so very glad that each of you are here. Today, as we're continuing our walk through our original series, Understanding the Enemy, we are talking about the idea the enemy is crushable. The enemy is crushable. We're looking at Romans chapter 16 and verse 20. It says, "The God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. May the grace of the Lord Jesus be with you." The next few days, we're getting to the fun part of this series. We're going to be talking about the fact that the devil is not invincible. We're going to be talking about the ways in which he is defeated and will be defeated. We might be in an all-out war with the enemy of our soul in this season of our lives, but victory is ours. Victory belongs to us because the enemy is defeatable. The enemy is crushable. The God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. Romans chapter 8 and verse 37 says, "No, in all these things we are more than conquerors." More than conquerors. Other translations of this verse says that overwhelming victory is ours. Overwhelming victory is ours. We're not just going to survive our battle with the enemy of our soul, with our adversary. We're not just going to squeak out a victory, barely sliding into the final winning points of the game. Jesus is going to crush Satan under our feet. Crush him, destroy him, demolish him, crush him under our feet. We will come out being even more than a conqueror. We're not just coming out the victorious conqueror at the end of the battle, waving our banner high. We're coming out as more than a conqueror. We didn't just defeat Satan. We won't just defeat Satan. Satan will be crushed underneath our feet by the God of peace. That story has already been written. I'm going to say that again. That story has already been written. We are the winners. If we stand with Jesus, come what may, we stand with the winning team. We stand with the winning team. Victory is ultimately ours. We know that it's coming. The enemy cannot defeat you unless you wave the white flag of surrender. That is the only win he gets. That is the only win he gets. If he can cause you to give up. Romans chapter 8 again tells us that nothing can separate us from the love of God. Nothing can take us out of his hand. Not powers above or powers below or the wickedness in this world. Nothing, not death, not life, not angels or principalities. Nothing can separate us from God. Nothing can rip us away from him, because if they could, they would. The only way the enemy wins is if he bombards us enough, discourages us enough, that we say, I surrender. I'm done. I give up. I won't follow Jesus anymore. You just let up on the onslaught of what's going on in my life, and I won't follow Jesus anymore. I give up. If this is how hard following Jesus is, I don't want to do it. That is the only win that the devil gets. Over and over and over in the New Testament, Paul says, if you just endure to the end, if you just hang on to the end, if you can just manage to stay in the fight, that's the only thing you need to do to win. You don't need to have special superpowers in and of yourself. You don't need to be a perfect Christian in and of yourself. You don't need to have any special tools outside of hanging on, staying in the battle, letting God cover you. You just stay on the winning team and you win. Just endure over and over. We press towards the mark. We hang on. We endure the race that is set before us. We just want to make it to the end. If we can just endure, if we can just stand firm, if we can just not allow the enemy to convince us to quit, to surrender, to walk away, to leave it all behind. Don't leave it all behind, because you're so close. The enemy will fight you hardest when you are closest to the end of the battle. You are so close. All you have to do is endure. All you have to do is stay on Jesus' side. All you have to do is stay following in his footsteps. All you have to do is hold to his unchanging hand. and you win. You win. Because the enemy, our adversary, is not invincible. He is defeatable. He is crushable. And the God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. The story's already been written. You win in the end. You are more than a conqueror. An overwhelming victory is yours. He cannot defeat you. The devil cannot defeat you. It is not within his power to defeat you if you simply do not give up. Go read Romans chapter 16 and verse 20, and then I encourage you to go and read all of Romans chapter 8 and just be encouraged by it. Every time I read Romans chapter 8 in its entirety, I am so strengthened and encouraged. I hope that you are as well. If no one's told you lately, you are loved and you are cherished and you are valuable. You have beautiful and tremendous worth, my sweet friend, and that worth is far above rubies. Thank you for being here with me today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. God bless you.